welcome to episode 20 of They Tried to Bury Us on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, in a change to the advertised schedule, I've got a home game in the National League North against Scarborough Athletic, and our first ever game in the FA Cup proper, our first round tie at home to Southport, which, as you can see, is going to be on television. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Scarborough Athletic in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup for the game against Scarborough Athletic, and it is Dawson in goal, back four of Ishmael, Panzo, Mullen and White, McMahon Brown behind Aguimang and Diallo in midfield, Ali on the left, McFadden on the right and Poulter up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants me to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. He isn't wrong to say that. So let's point the finger and agree with him. And let's get out there and see if we can start the episode off with a win. So as always, first 10 minutes, we'll see how things go. And hopefully at the end of it, we'll have a really healthy lead at the top of the table. So 10 minutes gone. Nothing's happened, but the first highlight is ours. Ali's corner is headed away. McFadden chases and gets there. Ishmael gives the ball away to Perry, who fires it downfield. We've won it back. Mullen gives it straight back to the opposition though. Now Rees, and they work it to the right hand side for Miller. Miller back into his own half. Rees straight against Ali, who loses possession, but Aguimang picks it up and gives it back to Ali. Ali to the byline, pulls it back, and Sadou Diallo has given us the lead. It is Bury 1, Scarborough Athletic 0. We've played 12 minutes. So it is a good start, and takes the lead at the top to 9 points, albeit having played a game more. McFadden down the right hand side for Bury, holds it up, pulls it back to White, lays it off to McMahon Brown into the area, and the shot is saved by Whitley in the Scarborough goal. Corner then, Ali with the right-footed in-swinger into the area, header away. It's worked back out to Ali, who crosses again, headed clear and out for the throw-in. Highlight comes to an end. Craggs with a free kick for Scarborough, finds Perry. Miller to Liversedge. He's dispossessed and McFadden keeps it in. Finds White, McMahon Brown to McFadden, crosses halfway, still going down the right hand side McFadden, infield is Diallo, back to White, lays it off to McMahon Brown, and Aguimang with the shot, which is tipped wide by the keeper for a corner. Ali, right footed in swinger, into the box. Header partially cleared, and the highlight comes to an end. So far it's been mostly Bury. Scarborough have had one effort on target, but I am going to demand more. I want a second goal. Dawson with a goal kick, short to Panzo. Panzo to Ishmael. Aguimang to Ishmael. Back with Panzo again. Ishmael into Aguimang. Ali tries to thread it through for Poulter, doesn't find him. But Ishmael thwarts the counter-attack. McMahon Brown to Diallo. McFadden on the right. And McFadden holds it up, finds White. White into Diallo, who fires it into the bottom corner. And it is Bury 2, Scarborough Athletic 0. So we've got the second goal and clear breathing space to work with. Can we make the most of it? 40 minutes gone, so just the 5 minutes of the first half plus stoppage time to go. 2 minutes of added time. And there is the half-time whistle. Bury 2, Scarborough Athletic 0. So into the dressing room. Yep, things are going well. And let's have a look at potential subs. Tyler White definitely needs to come off. So we'll bring on Abdul Salem. And I think I'll make that do for now. So we will start the second half. And hopefully we can go on and make the most of it. Ali crosses it in. It's headed away. McFadden infield to Ishmael. McFadden's cross headed away by Craggs. Now Kadji. McMahon Brown wins his header. McFadden with a shot. And he's completely befuddled the keeper. And it is Bury 3, Scarborough Athletic 0. So we're well on top, well ahead. And I think might be time for the next change. McFadden needs to come off if we can. And I think the right answer is Ryan Carr. So we'll bring him on. It's not ideal. He can play there, but not very well. And also, let's get Tony Fisher on for Artur Panzo. And confirm that. With almost an hour gone. And the game well and truly in our pocket. Can we make it 4-0 before too much longer? I'm looking at the fitness levels of the players. Mullen is carrying a knock, but should get through the game, hopefully. Whereas Diallo may not. So I'll keep an eye on it as Green gets forward, pulls it back to the edge of the box. The shot hits the underside of the bar. It's cleared away and the highlight comes to an end. Last 10 minutes. And it is Scarborough on the attack again. Perry to Towler. Perry with the shot. And Liversedge with the shot, which is saved by Cameron Dawson. He's got a free kick now to Mullen. Lays it off for Abdul Salem, who just beats the Scarborough man to it. Mullen back to Dawson. Mullen again. Agyemang into Ali. Back to Fisher. Clipped out to the left-hand side. Kept in by Ishmael. Ishmael beats his man, crosses it in. And Ryan Carr heads it in. And with 82 minutes gone, it is Bury 4, Scarborough Athletic 0. And at this point, I think we can get Diallo off. And we'll bring on Freddie Ladapo, who can play out of position for the remaining few minutes of the match. Edwards for Scarborough finds Towler. Ahmed plays it back to Perry. Perry's cross cleared by Abdul Salem. And Scarborough keep it alive. Lewis hits the crossbar and it's out for a goal kick. Couple of minutes to go. And it's 5 minutes of added time as well, which we're into now. So we just want to see the game out. And there is the full-time whistle. Bury 4, Scarborough Athletic 0. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and it is the FA Cup first round tie at home to Southport. And the team for this one: Dawson in goal, back four Fisher, Panzo, Davis and White. McMahon Brown behind Carr and Diallo in midfield. McFadden on the left wing, Pert on the right and Harrison Poulter up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager is focusing again on the media credit. I'm going to disagree with him this time. I'm going to pump the fists and tell them we're favourites and I want us to play like it. And let's get out there and see if we can do it. So first 10 minutes, we'll see how it goes. We'll react accordingly. And we already know who await us in the next round if we get through. We will be away to Peterborough United if we manage to make it past Southport. So chance of a pretty significant payday for a club the size of Bury if we can make it to the second round. And that probably will be as far as we will be able to go. As half an hour in, we've had absolutely the bulk of the game, but no breakthrough yet, so we'll demand more. And it is Fisher with the throw-in. Carr crosses it in, and the header from Brodie Pert makes it Bury 1, Southport 0. So we've got the lead with about 7 minutes to go until the break. Play for set pieces is a good idea, so we'll do that. And hopefully we can go on and complete the victory. Southport yet to attempt a shot as the halftime whistle goes, and it is Bury 1, Southport 0 at the break. So into the dressing room, going well, capable of even better. Do we need any changes? Only if there's a performance issue. Which Tyler White isn't having a great game at right back. So I'll bring Terrell Agyemang on in his stead. In fact, I won't. I'll bring on Hamid Abdul Salem instead. And that will do. So into the second half. And hopefully we can see the game through with relatively little drama. Fisher with a free kick, pumped into the box, the header away, Diallo picks it up, and Brodie Pert fires the shot just wide. So nearly the perfect start to the second half, and Southport have now had their first shot, not on target, not highlight worthy, but a shot nonetheless. And now they've got their first highlight, Hanks with the throw in, given away. And Poulter is onto the clearance. He's in the box. He's on his own, but he's pulled it back. And Diallo, backing up, fires it home to make it Bury 2, Southport 0. And we are well on our way to the second round of the FA Cup. Tony Fisher is one yellow card away from a suspension. I'm not that bothered. He'll be fine. What else can we do though? McMahon Brown is tired and on a yellow card. So he is going to be one of the ones to come off now. And that will be for Terrell Agyemang. The other one to come off now will be Tony Fisher. And I'll bring on Dylan Dwyer. So we'll confirm both of those. As the cross comes in, it's headed away. Abdul Salem to the byline, crosses it in, it's cleared. Diving header from Bondo. And he gets on the end of his own header. It's allowed out for a throw into Bury. And the highlight comes to an end. So now Diallo needs to come off. And we'll bring on Aidan Mullin, which will mean a tactical switch. I'll put Agyemang into midfield. will confirm that as Panzo heads behind for a Southport corner with 7 minutes to go. And now, I think my final change might well be Brodie Pert, the right winger. And we bring on Milenik Ali as Abdul Salem shoots and it's wide. Highlight comes to an end. 5 minutes to go. Basie with the goal kick to Clark. Hanks back to Clark. Heckingbottom plays it forward. Headed away. And Keeling picks it up for our opponents. It's pumped forward. Headed away. Agyemang to Poulter. Finds Ali, who should be relatively fresh. Plays it left to McFadden. McFadden's cross is hammered home by Harrison Poulter to make it Bury 3, Southport 0, and remove any doubt whatsoever that we're going through to round 2 of the FA Cup. So into 3 minutes of stoppage time. Cleared away by Southport as far as Ali. Forward to Abdul Salem. Infield to Dwyer. Abdul Salem to Ali. Ali's cross. And it's grabbed by Basie in goal. He's taking a long time to get rid of it. Bowls it out to Claxton. Played forward to Opoku. Hickinbottom plays it forward for Bondo to keep it in. Crosses it into the middle, headed away. Picked up by Hanks. Hickinbottom to Kiazunga. Hanks to Hickinbottom. Kiazunga shoots across the keeper. And it is Bury 3, Southport 1. But there's seconds to go. And that is how the match finishes. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the National League North table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the National League North table. And as you can see, we are top of the league. 12 wins, 4 draws, no defeats and 40 points from our 16 matches played. So let me know down in the comments if you think we can hold on and gain automatic promotion yet again to the National League for next season. And before we go, let's have a look at the lineup for the next episode. And I will bring you back and I will show you the Peterborough United game in the FA Cup second round, and I'll also show you the home game in National League North against Hereford. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.